Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. It's Week 15 of the NFL.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. They had no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So now here come the Patriots to take over on offense. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of a season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 42. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now Jones. And right side, Henry's got it. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 35. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Throwing Jones. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line. Operating from the gun. Jones. Toward the pylon. Caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Richie James with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Patriots are on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Looking to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. 12 more yards there and another first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Colts at 12-1 now to start play, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a give to Taylor. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jeremy Ruckert, his first. And the Colts are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
This is why a lot of play callers. Love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. That time, a 9-play drive. And all of that was capped off by a Jeremy Ruckert touchdown catch. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff-worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Jones. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And you figure this should be a healthy, a rested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may get more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now back to throw.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
They're going to look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
He'll get it inside the 20.
Touchdown, Colts! A great play there. 39 yards.
And the Colts have moved.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And it's out. He put it on the carpet.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now a first carry for their fullback.
Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the both ended in the end zone.
Just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And this is going to be a Colts first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean,
into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Juwan Bentley, and the Pats are going to take possession of the football. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
from the 24. Jones. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Like certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man, the tight end Henry. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Give to the fullback. This is Watt. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And he's got Pierce.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They go play action here on first down. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Matt Judon. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now.
On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
And take it right on the 30. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now they'll give it to the first option. That's their fullback.
And a good run here as he'll run it all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
Back to throw now on first down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Alec Pierce, 40 yards. The Colts are able to move back in front. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Now Jones on 3rd and 2. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards. Here's Jones throwing on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's James. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw again. He finds his target, Beckham.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. From the 16, Jones. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throw left side complete. That's James. Touchdown! Richie James, his second. Now the try here for the point after. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Looking to throw. Jones. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We'll begin in Texas, an AFC matchup between Miami and Houston, and they are just about ready to head to halftime with the Dolphins on top. The Dolphins still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, we head up to the Motor City to check in on the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they trail in that ball game to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Kenneth Walker, 3 touchdown runs. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting Carolina Panthers. Daniel Jones throwing the football well. He has 3 touchdown passes. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defense show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
Taken at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25, just a little ball at the 26.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for the deep ball.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Jones on 1st down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
A throw over the middle taken in. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield?
And under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
It was the linebacker, Shaquille Leonard, who applied the heat.
One of the league's best linebackers, he ended that play almost before it began, and the running back absolutely overmatched no matter what he tried to do.
Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. And the Colts getting ready to go. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Second and 5. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down. They'll go option to the short side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's second and 3. On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his left.
Left side, he finds Pierce.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 21. In motion comes the tight end left. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Come on. Fix the Eagles.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. They'll set up to throw. And this is caught at the 8.
And the Colts are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive can take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. They'll try and run. Taylor.
And he takes it in for a Colts score.
Jonathan Taylor
with career touchdown number 96. He joined on the all-time line.
Frank Reich going to tell the offense to go for 2.
They motion the running back out left. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
from the gun. They'll try to run it.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Jones looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And his kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
So the 3 points there, some inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
Now that's a killer because you think you get it absolutely covered, and then he hot-foots it out of there and picks up a first down. Drives you crazy as a defense.
Looked like, you're exactly right. Looked like a for-sure stop on 3rd, and then the tables turned. Out to his left. Wide open receiver complete.
On the move past the 40.
And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan.
Jones now on 1st and 10. He completes it to Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Back to throw. Jones. Caught left side. It's Beckham.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's James. And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line. Now Jones throwing on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
On second down, they'll run it here. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now third down. Looking to throw. Jones. Henry's got it out on the left side. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And the Colts are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the...
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play there for Indy. 46 yards.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away, and frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 71 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Indianapolis, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they...
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports. The New York Jets taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
That's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river and we are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the New York Jets. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports. The New York Jets taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
We are situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the New York Jets. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. The Colts at 13-2 on the year. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down. He'll drop to throw. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Colts. Michael Pittman, his 25th touchdown. Tying him at Smith for the season. And the Colts get as they're on the board first here. Extra point attempt to come here. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was capped off on the touchdown catch by... Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped.
Talks with head coaches, they talk about having multiple two-point plays ready in today's NFL. They may have to go to an alternate one now after that penalty.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll get this up to about the 40. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 12 carries, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
One thing I do know, teams in the NFL don't treat this like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter. It's been mentioned all week long about going out and getting him the rushing title. He'll see the ball, and he'll see it often.
2nd and 9 now. Pittman with a great grab. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. to throw. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great effort there. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Hall again on 2nd down. And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. He finds his man complete. It's Wilson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st down, Wilson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. To try again after the sack. Wilson, he'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. This offense on 3rd down today, no problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 10. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. This is off the left upright, and it comes back. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 2nd and 5. In motion goes the tight end. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
They'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Touchdown! Michael Pittman on his way to a monster game. 3 for... send the tight end in motion. He'll look to throw. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with the throw to the safety valve, and it's 4th down. And here's Matt Araiza now. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Here's Wilson to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Wilson. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So roughing the pass. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this incomplete. An excellent play downfield on the football. Might have had a shot to pick it off even. But it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. Looking to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll set up a throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Now back to throw. Throwing over, and it's Taylor on the out route that completes it. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. They're going to look to throw. Dancing to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor in the final seconds of the first half. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin out in Houston, and that one tied 14 apiece in the second quarter. Next, we head off to check out another game. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting Carolina Panthers. Daniel Jones has thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Tennessee Titans. Tyreek Hill, a touchdown reception. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
On second down, it's Taylor.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Now we'll pause for the injured player, and it's Jonathan Taylor who's shaken up. That certainly would be a major loss for this offense. Hopefully he's okay. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Being nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now fourth down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards.
And the Jets will take over first and 10.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now Hall to start the drive.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
To throw is Wilson.
Open man here is Conklin. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. And they will remain well behind.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Tries the right side, finding Woods here. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll look to throw here. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. One of the tight ends comes in motion. 2nd and 3. Look at end zone, and he's got his man. It's Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts look like... From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
3 yards remain for second down. Wilson. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Throwing again here, Wilson. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, have a game, sir, why don't you? A sack earlier and an exclamation point here late in the game, and this one won by his side of the ball. They played so well, surprised he didn't get his second sack earlier.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped at his tracks at about the 3. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And that gets him a little room as he'll take this up over the 10-yard line. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now to this point. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pierce. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
First and 10, Taylor now. Arden Key, the ex-LSU Tiger there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run once more with Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance, that they're going to cherish.
So for the Colts, they improved to 14-2 with still one game left to be played in this regular season.
She like got me.
Day from Lucas Oil Stadium.
The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And we are underway from Indianapolis. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about his individual performance from last week's game. I mean, did throw 4 touchdown passes, so he's in sync with his receivers, and they're very confident. Did have 1 interception.
Yeah, the 1 pick.
And
they lost.
Yeah, so no matter how many touchdowns he threw, if it comes in a loss, he's not going to be satisfied.
Into the air right away is Allen. And right away, he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Spins away. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Back to throw now on 1st down. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Now here's a throw that's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 30-yard line. Back to throw here. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Von Miller, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. 2nd and long. That is caught. Michael Purdie. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Colts will... Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. Touchdown, Bills! Stephon Diggs. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one completes Alec Pierce. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. Eyes the crossing route, and he finds Pittman. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? The Colts had 14 and 2 heading into this final week. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Flushed out right. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's the... On first down, Allen finding... Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Allen's throw going to be taken in by Knox. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Steps away to his left. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. To the air, Allen. This is caught. Touchdown. Dawson Knox from 3 yards out. And the Bills are... They go play action here on first down. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. He got 29 yards that time. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. Back to throw. Flush to his right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
No shortage of impressive moments for him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods.
And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down. He'll look to throw.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now a give to Taylor.
And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts 1st down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by Micah Hyde.
And the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Allen trying to hurry everybody up to the line of scrimmage. Now he dumps this off over the middle.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd.
Finding Edwards-Helaire once again.
And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. They'll try and run for it. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. No dice for Sean McDermott and the offense. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Check.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 18 more yards there and another first down. In motion, the tight end. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And, oh, what a catch! A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Well, the Colts ready to go to work to start the third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The option to give to Taylor here. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. On the handoff, Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Slot man moves right. Second down, another run with Taylor. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 58 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll drop to throw. They'll get this one to Pittman. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with a mile. Career touchdown number 1. Allen now on first down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing now is Allen. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's... Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and take it. So a... The Bills come to the line to start. Throwing on first down is Allen. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Allen to throw it. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. 2nd and 4. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From just shy of midfield, Allen. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Ball had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
One final try here for Allen. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have the Bills' first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. To throw, it's Allen. The left side caught by Diggs. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Only needing 2 yards on second down. Allen to throw once more. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Now Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And touchdown, Bills! Dawson Knox with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bills are able to cut into that deficit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 115 yards for him now on the ground as he goes over the century mark here. I'd say he's ready for the playoffs ahead, no doubt. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ball game now, and he's got a 1st down. Taylor. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's good for an Indianapolis 1st down on a gain of 10.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw here. They'll roll him out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Gregory Rousseau. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Well, that time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end and have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge. Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
They're going option play on third down. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A 3-yard loss. Fourth down now. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Indianapolis, it's one more win to finish the season as they wrap up with a sterling 15-2 record. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they wanted desperately to finish above 500, but that will not happen as it is an 8